to the street and doing it strong.
Classics. It's DJ Young and Nut.
God bless you guys. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is a weird Wednesday, guys. It is Wednesday, October the 20th, 2021, 12 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's Senny, Barbi, Cologne. Where you get your morning started right, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room is wide open. Or please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com. ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, distributed by Comedy World Network, guys. Special shout out to those guys over there at Comedy Cloud. Thank you so much. On all major podcast platforms. You can Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All the links come up. We're on YouTube this morning as well. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. You get notified. We're on Facebook this morning as well. We're on that platform, so join our business page. Like the page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. You get notified Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. when we go live on the air. Join our group, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, one of the hottest groups on Facebook. I say it every morning. That's because of the new listeners that we have out there listening all the time, so you got to kind of repeat this thing. So this is the only place on earth where you get the morning love. And most importantly, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Barbi Cologne, God bless you. Good morning, and good to see you, Barbi. Look well. How you doing?
I'm great, Shawn. Good morning. It's good to see you.
Okay.
Here in Bethlehem, we broadcast live. So you're from right now, it's 54 degrees. The high today will be a 75, yay, and it's going to be clear. It's going to be beautiful today, guys. 50 in Stroudsburg, clear, and 75 will be the high as well. And in Newark, New Jersey, it is 57 degrees. A little cloudy this morning, but the clouds are going to clear away to some sunshine, and it's going to be 79 today for the high. 57 in New York City, the same, a little low clouds this morning. It's going to clear early morning, and 77 will be the high. It's going to be a beautiful and fair day. In Hotlanta, 54 degrees, 79 will be the high, and it's going to be clear. In Miami, it's 79 degrees, partly cloudy. This morning. It's actually going to be partly cloudy all day in Miami, and there is a riptide current, so please be careful. And the high will be 84 today. 57 in Chicago, 72 for the high, and clear, with just a little bit of cloud throughout the day, but most of the day is going to be beautiful. 54 in Los Angeles. The high is going to be 72 and fair. And in Louisville, it's 48 degrees right now, going up to a high of 75. It's going to be a clear and beautiful day in Louisville. 55 in Rochester, clear, and 70 for the high. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Get your morning started right. We have front page news. We like to say anything about that, Senny, about front page news?
Yes. Stay tuned. We're going to have front page news where I'll let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally.
Okay, and we also have the Morning Buzz, guys. And I'll tell you one thing, we guarantee on this show your head to be buzzing before 9 a.m. What else, Barbi?
And there will be some Harvey House of Sports. You guys stay tuned.
Okay, guys, so don't go nowhere. When we come back, we're going to show, we're going to do a little bit of Morning Buzz, and we're going to shout out the room, and we're going to show you guys some love. And special shout out to everybody that's out there listening. We appreciate you. We put the cameras on in a second. I know, I get it. Also, special shout out Young and Nut and Crystal Rooney and Rome. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. So we're going to have a rocking show. We're going to take a 15-second break. We'll be right back. God bless you guys. Let's clap, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's keep clapping. No, don't stop.
Okay.
Let's keep clapping. Okay, now you can start clapping. Thank you so much.
Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from. Right now, it is 54 degrees, going up to a high of 75 today. And it's going to be a beautiful and clear day. 50 in Stroudsburg, 75 for the high and clear as well. And in Newark, New Jersey, it's 57 degrees. The high today will be 79. It's partly cloudy this morning, but the clouds are going to clear away to a beautiful sunny day. In New York City, 57 degrees, fair, and 77 will be the high with just a little clouds this morning, but it's going to be clear around 10 a.m. this morning, and the day is going to be beautiful. 54 in Atlanta, 79 for the high and clear. And in Miami, it's 79 degrees, partly cloudy. 84 will be the high, and it's going to be partly cloudy all day. And again, there is a riptide current, so if you are out and about and emotions, please be careful. 57 in Chicago, 72 for the high and clear. And in Los Angeles, it's 54 degrees, fair today. The high will be 72. It's going to be beautiful, guys. 48 in Louisville, clear, 75 for the high. And then Rochester is 55 degrees, clear, and 70 will be the high today. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring my girl, Senny J, where you get your morning started, right?
All right, get your morning started, right? Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in this morning. And we're going to get right into this, and then we're going to move on, and we'll do some scene sets. And I just want to say this. Okay, well, just a wellness check. Okay, so Barbi, have you stopped? Have you purchased any coffee since August?
Yeah, I did. I was here on the show with it the other day, like last week, I think it was.
Oh, you did?
I did. I relapsed.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, sure, it was right in your face.
I didn't.
You ain't see
Well, I'm too focused.
That shows y'all how much he pay attention to us.
I'm just
That's
saying,
all it's with.
when you're being great, you can't see things on the
Whatever,
left
sure,
side
I
when you're
sure
being
did.
great.
See, I could have said no.
So well, of course you could have, but you didn't. So well, wait a minute. So what happened? How did that
I
happen?
didn't have time to make it at the house, and I
Okay.
really needed that morning, so I had to stop at Dunkin' Donuts and
Okay.
grab me a cup.
Okay.
Sure did.
No, I didn't know. I was just thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute, because I know we started on August the 30th. I think
Yeah,
that
I
was
think
the
it was
day. It was
something
around
like
that day. And Senny, we didn't want to, we were going to tag team this whole situation with the coffee. So that's fine. Listen, when I was doing drugs, I relapsed 17 times. I get it. So, but in fairness to you, I think that was, you only purchased the coffee one time.
Twice.
Oh, you did twice?
I was out of town once.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't cook it. I mean, I couldn't make coffee. Then
All
I
right,
was
all right.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been doing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Look,
Like,
I've been doing okay.
that's what I'm saying. I want to give you a credit because at least from August to now, October the 20th, which is almost about 2 months, right?
Yeah.
It's about 2 months, right?
Right.
About 8 weeks. You purchased two
Yeah.
cups of coffee, so you still saved a tremendous amount of money.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you on that, and we'll just keep going. So Barbi has 2 cups. Your boy Harvey is still on that train, guys. We're still on that
Clap for
train.
you, Harv.
Yeah, let's clap for Harvey.
Clap for Harv.
Clap for Harvey. We're still on that train. I don't know how I'm doing it, but Harvey hasn't purchased a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Now let's go with 8 weeks. How many days in 8? It's 7 days, right? 7 days in a week. Let's go 8 weeks. That's 8 times 7 is what? That's 56, right? So let's go 56 times, Barbi, if you don't mind real quick. City's one of you guys. 56 times, let's just say time 5. 56 times 5, and that would be my savings, CJ.
$280.
Let's clap for Harvey. Clap for Harvey one more time.
Amazing.
A man that strictly lives on a budget. $280.
$280.
And the goal was and then let's minus $10 from you, and you say probably right behind me at
Right.
let's say at 260.
Right. I'm not.
So, and I'm proud of you for that. So, and then we calculated that it was almost over $1,000, and I think when we had that conversation that day, it was about $2,000 worth of coffee.
Between the 2 of us.
So, in the last 8 weeks, Barbi and I have spent. I lump myself in there with you, $10. Because Barbi probably $4 or $5, $3, $4.
It's about $4 a cup.
Just add an
like
extra
that.
$1 on $5. All right, for your time and the gas and the whole waiting on the line and all that.
Right.
Put another $1 on that. emissions, all that. But the guy, everything. It's a lot going on. You know, of course.
You know, you gotta be extra.
That's why my inspection was inspired because I was drinking coffee with that inspection money.
He even said that I was getting coffee.
Now, I want to say this, and Barbie, I'm gonna put you to work real quick before we get to Senny. And I know, and we'll do sports at the end of this show, but like we always do each and every day, Harvey's House of Sports. You know, Richard Dickham Down used to do the sports back in the day. Yeah. If you're old time listeners, you remember that guy. I'm gonna bring Richard back one day for the holidays. And before I say anything, remember, guys, next week, Barbie, you and I got to collaborate because we got to get the room ready. Because it's Senny's birthday. Come on.
You guys don't have to do all that.
Come on, guys.
Girl, be quiet. Yes,
that's next. Matter of fact, it's next Wednesday. That would be
right.
Just bring the champagne.
So Barbie Cologne, Barbie, just give me.
Had that Corbell on the table.
Barbie Cologne.
We can do it today.
Barbie, just send me the bill, please.
You don't got to worry about Wednesday. We can do it today. I'll go down to Giant. I'll be right back.
Barbie, do me a favor.
Yeah, I was actually online shopping last
night.
Well,
just send me the bill. Just please send me the bill.
Will do.
Because I am that is not my field of expertise. Just please send me the bill. And anybody that like to come on down to the studio, 13 East Elizabeth Avenue here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, come on down. Next Wednesday, we're going to turn up for Senny for her birthday. You know what I'm saying? On a Wednesday. And you know how when we party in here, we party. You know what I'm saying? Right. Senny came in here last year with a robe on. And and a crown. You know? It's going to be very and she was... No, I want the party we had last year.
Right. We need to go.
I do.
Come on, back.
I want the whole thing. I want all the 45 flower arrangements from the
edible
arrangements. I want all the 15 edible arrangements. I want all that back. I miss
that
it.
show's gonna be coming up on y'all timeline.
Oh boy,
in their memories or whatever.
Yeah.
Please watch it.
If you reposted it, it's gonna be coming back.
It's gonna be very painful, but it'll be fun.
Gonna watch it.
Don't watch it. That would be we'll play some of that during Senny's birthday. So
he doesn't know why, but yeah, we gonna play some of it.
So, guys, before I get into my whole thing, guys, remember next Wednesday, Barbie, we got to get on this now.
Yeah, we are.
Next week.
I know you've been real busy, Shawn.
Barbie, and I'm for sure LaShawn Brown Oliver's in that channel. I figure y'all guys.
Hey,
y'all know what y'all got to do. Y'all know what y'all got to do.
Call out that day, LaShawn.
And y'all come on out next Wednesday. Y'all come on out for Senny birthday. Now, Barbie, I'm gonna put you to work real quick. And I just want to say this. CJ, I was terribly disturbed yesterday because there was big news in sports with Ben Simmons from the Philadelphia 76ers. Senny, the young man that couldn't make a free throw last year, and then he refused to play on the team, right? And then Barbie's been talking about it in sports, right? But yesterday, it came to a climax. Senny, the young man, Ben Simmons, Barbie, look, see how old this young man is. Senny, he came to practice yesterday. Now, this is some neighbor-ish. And one of the reasons why he came to practice is because it was his payday.
He's 25.
All right, 25.
Is he vaccinated?
I don't know yet. He went for a test. I don't know if Barbie find that out. We're gonna put you
not the problem?
That's not the problem. No. Hear me out. Here's the problem, Senny. He doesn't want to play with the team anymore.
Oh yeah, that's
this is teamwork. Like there's a team here. He doesn't want to play with the team anymore. No, but Barbie, Senny, here's the neighbor-ish. He came to practice yesterday, right? Because he gets paid quarterly. He gets paid $20-30 million a year. He gets paid $8 million every quarter per year.
Right.
Regardless of who the hell he's playing for.
Right.
Because if you trade off that contract, the next team got to pay the same. They got everybody pay. He gets paid.
Right.
So yesterday, Senny, is just a lot of mental issues going on in this country, but it really bothered me because he didn't participate in the practice.
Yeah.
He didn't participate in the drill, Senny J. Senny J, this is a basketball. He had a cell phone, and it goes deeper than sports. He had a cell phone in his and I'm gonna let you, Barbie, read the story when I finish. I get back into it. Now, Senny, he had his cell phone in his pocket while he's practicing. And the coach, the legendary coach Doc Rivers, who used to play with the Knicks back in the day, played with the Atlanta Hawks, one of the best point guards. He wasn't like an all-star, but he was one of those princesses. If basketball folks know who I'm talking about. We talk about Doc Rivers in his playing days, and
I've heard of him.
Also when he played with the New York Knicks, where he was with that Patrick Ewing movement, that big Pat Riley defense. He was a big guard. He was definitely one of the best regular basketball players out there. He was in a Hall of Famer, but Doc Rivers knew how to play basketball. He's the coach of the Phillies, the 76ers. He tell this guy to go run some laps and do whatever he got to do, and he refused to do it. So you know what Doc did? Fined him and suspended him for the first game.
Yep.
Go ahead, Barbie. Let's read real quick.
That's the story.
Okay, all right. So
that's pretty much the story.
You sure? Because I don't want to paraphrase. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, he thought he was distracted at practice. He told him to go, run some drills, and he wouldn't do it. And he was fined $1.4 million.
Right. So now he's fined $1.4 million, CJ, and he can't play in the game. And it goes back to
He can't play tomorrow. Well, today.
He can't play today. Today's the opening game of basketball. Senny, this dude makes $227,000 a game. And this is the problem that's bothering me right now. You're 25 years old. God has blessed you with the ability to be an elite player. Where, Senny, there are thousands of men that can't even get to this level.
Right.
Like, you could be the best. Princess and everybody else could tell you, and anybody, we all know. We know the best athlete in the neighborhood. We've all come across that athlete, a high school dude, a young guy, that's the best player that we ever seen, right? But there are regular players to everybody in the country, and they can't even get to the next level because these players are so talented.
Right.
You would think that dude in the neighborhood, Kareem, you take Kareem out the hood and bring him someplace else, and he can't even compete because the level of competition is on a whole different realm. And then you are blessed at 25 years old, CJ, to make $227,000 a game, and you refuse to play. This hit me to the core. And then, Senny, you should see the way he walked out of practice.
Like he the man?
He walked out. He walked right past his teammates. And Joel Embiid, the leader of the team, he makes more money than him. He said, we don't have no time to be out here babysitting anybody.
Sure do.
If he doesn't want to be here, then get his punk ass out of here.
That's that name. That's what it said.
I don't know what the hell, and Barb, you got to research this real quick. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with this contract. Does he still get paid? Do they buy him out? You know his money's guaranteed, but it goes deeper than that, Senny. What about the team, bro? What about the hard work that people helped you to get to this level?
They said it's unclear. It's unclear where things stand between the Sixers and Simmons. So they don't know exactly what's going to happen just yet, but they still owe him $146.7 million over the next 4 years, according to his contract.
How much?
$146.7 million.
146.7. Yo.
They don't know yet.
Listen, if I was a Sixer, I'm like, I ain't paying.
Right.
Let's go to court. I ain't paying. He don't want to play. I ain't paying.
You don't get paid. Hey, period. Period, poo.
And I go into the supermarket the other day where I live, and Senny, I walked into the Giant supermarket, and I see they had a sign up there saying I can only take one item of toilet tissue and paper towels again.
Yep, it's back to that, y'all.
And it's back to that, and we all have to make modifications on our everyday life financially. And you got a 25-year-old man that makes $227,000 a game that simply just don't want to play. And you got Kyrie Irving out here fighting the fight. Kyrie, that whole thing, if you're gonna refuse to play basketball, it makes sense to me what Kyrie Irving's doing. Not what this guy's doing.
Right.
He just simply don't want to play because he missed all his free throws in the playoff. And then instead of dunking the ball in one game, he passed it. The team lost. They got eliminated. They was the number one team in the playoffs, and they got bumped by the Atlanta Hawks, by the Trey Williams. Is his name Trey Williams? Trey Hunter? What's his guy name? The little El DeBarge, and his feelings got hurt, and they booed him. Now, Senny, if he comes back to work, people are gonna boo him. This is a horrible situation, and the way this country's going right now, Armageddon's happening.
Not Armageddon.
There's a lot going on, and I know that there's opportunities for people. And Cindy talked about it before. With COVID, there's different opportunities to make money during COVID. I get it, but when you make $227,000. If he was to play tonight, Barbi, he would make $227,000. What does that? What's the reflection on the country, bro? Selfish. What about the people that helped you get to this level?
He's selfish.
This is what I say. Then we'll move on. I still want to get to so much. I want Ben Simmons out of the NBA. Don't pay him. Don't give him a dime. Let him go to court. Let him sue for his money. You won't be able to trade this young man. And people like that are very self-centered and very selfish. And guess what? One more thing. Now, Barbi, check this out. Yesterday was their practice. So the media came to the practice. They come to practice all the time. But, I mean, all the media came to practice because the players are obligated to speak to the media. Mm-hmm. Ben walked out. He didn't even speak to the media. Because, the media was going to tear his ass.
They sure enough was going to dig in his ass.
Pause. Chill. Easy.
Oh, God.
The way you said it, too, is so much passion.
I meant
What? Jesus. Would you dig in his ass? If that's the case? I'm sorry. I don't want to see that. But what I'm saying is, what's up with team? What's up with the teamwork? What's up with your mental? Like, why do you feel that you need to be so disruptive to the team because you simply don't want to play because you can't make a free throw when there are thousands of men out there that are qualified to take your position and God has blessed you to play basketball at this level? Senny, the man is 6'11", 6'10", 7 feet. He's a point guard. He's like almost like a freak of nature. And what about the players that try their best to make it to the NBA and don't make it? Mm-hmm. Barbi Cologne, the guy that sits on the bench that don't play, like on the NBA team, he makes $500,000 a year.
Just sit there.
Just sit there. Like they don't even know. You don't even know the dude's on the team.
Right.
The dude is a practice player, and he makes the practice players on the NBA make more money than the WNBA players, the women. The practice dude.
Must be nice.
I want to start a movement. We're gonna take a break, and then we get back to sports later. I want to start a movement. I want Ben Simmons out of the lead. I don't want him playing. You can refuse $227,000 per game. You can do that. But the reasons why you're doing it is pathetic and it's stupid, Ben. And now you're in a bubble all by yourself. Him and Kyrie should hang out.
Yeah, well.
Because nobody's talking to you.
But Kyrie has a reason.
Of course.
Ben just being stupid.
Right. So the problem is, look how you making this whole narrative is all screwed up. $227,000 a year. I mean, a game. Barbi, imagine getting paid $8 million a quarter. So he gets paid $8 million in, what's this, October, right? Mm-hmm. And then Christmas comes, January comes around, he gets another $8 million. Barbi. And then when springtime comes, basketball, he gets another $8 million. And Barbi, then in summertime is when they ain't even playing. He's just getting another $8 million. And then if they trade him to another team, he could play with the Alaskan Bullhorns.
Still got paid.
He get $8 million. And then another $8 million. He gets $8 million, Senny, 4 times a year for 4 years. See, if you was in a relationship with him right now, from a woman's perspective, and your man is Ben Simmons, and they're not going to give him, they probably won't give him his $8 million. They mad at him.
But why he just doesn't want to play with the team? He wants out of his
He wants-
contract.
Yeah.
No, he wants out of the team,
Out of the team.
not
He
the
wants to be
contract.
traded.
Okay, he wants out of the.
He wants
He
out.
don't want to play for Philadelphia anymore.
But the problem the Phillies are having is they can't move the contract. They could move his contract, but they would have to basically pay for some of the contract while he's playing on another
Somebody else.
team. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like if they was to trade him, the other team would go, all right, well, I'll take him. You gonna pay half of that
Right, but
salary?
we ain't gonna give the whole.
We'll pay the other
$100,000.
half. It's one of those situations.
But with the way that he's acting, who wants? who's gonna
Exactly.
And that's why he's still sitting there in Philadelphia.
Now,
Because they
now,
see it.
now, I'm gonna ask both of you guys before we take a break on a woman's perspective. Senny, if this was, and I'll ask Barbi next, and then we'll take a quick break, and then we go into Senny says, if you're in a relationship with this man right now, $8 million a year, every quarter, and he's not playing, and he just got fined $1.something million,
$1.4 million.
and then he $1.4 million, and he's not going to get his game check for $227. So it's almost $1.7 million he lost yesterday. Senny, if that was your man, what's the conversation like? What's going on? Because I fear for his girlfriend. I know he's in a relationship with some tennis star, I think. But how do you navigate? How does a woman navigate that with a stubborn man like that?
I like to figure out like why something is happening. So I would just, but if he's sure in what he wants to do and this is how he wants to go about it, of course I'm going to be like, you know how people are looking at you and maybe there's a better way you can go about handling this and, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if we can't, and if you're still, gung-ho on what you want to do, it is his career and what he wants to do. All I can really do is be there to support him. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to let him know.
Right.
Of course, I'm going to let him see the other side of things because sometimes when you're in something, you're just, but I don't know anything about this man. But that's how I would approach it.
Yeah.
Barbi Cologne, if you was getting slunged out by Ben Simmons
Why
and
you like that?
and this was your guy,
And I don't know my motivations either. Like if this girl,
Right.
like if I really loved him, then I'm really invested. But if I'm there just
Baby.
trying to get some food, I'd probably be trying to get pregnant before for his contract and get kicked out or something. I'd be like, come over here, babe.
Well, I don't know.
all
He
right.
might
It's
not.
all
He
right,
might not have a
baby. It's all
contract.
right.
He might not have.
Alright. Get what you can.
Barbi, for
Before it
another.
all run out.
Right.
For whatever he got run out.
I'm stacking my coins.
No, right. While you sitting there dripping in all the Louis Vuitton, you gotta have a conversation with him.
Right.
All the shit he bought, you dripping like, well, you think this is the right thing to do? Hold on, let me get my couture gown. Hold on. My eyelashes are $3,000,
While I'm
and you
packing
know
my
what?
damn bag just in case I gotta leave and go to the next one.
Now, Barbi, okay.
Have a farewell party
Yeah,
for you.
like-
Find the next one.
Now, Barbi,
Okay.
as a woman, what would be that conversation?
I'm pretty much on the lines of Senny with this one. I'm gonna find out, okay, why are you doing this? Okay, is this the best way we can handle the situation? I think, you probably can go about it a different way. I understand you may not want to be there, but how about we just try to come to some kind of understanding where you play until you can get traded or if another team pick you up.
That's not gonna.
If it don't work, then of course I'm gonna stick beside him because that's my man. I said, man, I'm gonna stick beside him. But I would try to, try to find a conclusion. I'm trying to solve the problem.
If I was dating Ben Simmons,
Here you go. Show it.
and I was all drippy at the moment.
Put a pause on that.
Right, pause that.
Let's put a pause on drippy at the moment for Ben Simmons. I'll say, honey, get your ass back out there and play basketball. What the fuck was wrong with you? You gonna let all those other little young superstars take your place? They're
Show
gonna
you
forget
out.
about you tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to do reverse psychology?
Yo, they're gonna
Right.
forget about you tomorrow. Get your. I'm calling your mother right now.
Oh, not
This is
Mom.
insane. Go back to work. And if you don't go back to work, I'm out the door.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
You just hard line, huh?
See how that plays out.
He gonna be like, well, bye.
Bye.
He gonna be like, well, bye.
He gonna be like 100
You
million.
haven't dealt with a lot of men, have you?
200.
Right, clearly. Oh, my level. That's what. Oh, my level. Going back to the project, Shaquiqua.
We'll be right back.
Goodbye.
We're back, having some fun today. Weird Wednesday. Thanks, guys, so much for let us know your opinion about this. I'm for sure Princess Cox No Pause got a strong opinion
He
about.
He don't blame the athletes for their decisions for themselves because those organizations will get rid of you whenever they feel like it, and for whatever reason they want. You and I may not do it, but that's on him. He said whatever his reasons for not wanting to play, we don't know.
I know Princess didn't just say that.
He said it.
Princess knows why he's not playing.
He said it.
He can't hit his free throws, and he's ashamed. And instead of just working all summer, before we get into Senny says, instead of working all summer on his free throw, probably if you're making $8 million every 90 days or 120 days, you have time to work on your free throw shooting. Wherever he lives, Senny, he lives in Calabasas. He lives next door to one of his houses is in Calabasas, over there next to your homegirls, the Kardashians. He lives out there. You know what he did, Senny? He sold his last month. He had some a condo in downtown Philly that was worth $3-4 million, like the best condo in the town. He sold it. So that was before they went to the training camp.
Yeah.
So that gave a message that he just definitely didn't want to be in Philadelphia, and he went back to California.
Right.
But the reason why he's not playing because he feels embarrassed because he missed all his free throws. Senny, in the basketball game, remember they took him out the basketball game at the end of the game because the opposing team would keep fouling him, and then he would go to the free throw line and he would miss the shots. So he was able to play even on the defensive side of the ball because as soon as they got the ball back, they would foul him and bring him to the Shaq attack back in the day. They used to Shaquille O'Neal. They used to foul him, and then he would go to the line and he would miss the shot. Yeah. And that's what they're doing to him. Well, we're gonna keep an eye on that one. And Barbi, Phil, let me get a quick Kyrie Irving. Give me the update on Kyrie real quick. All right, let's go with some Senny says. Come on, let's go. All right. Whoa. On a weird Wednesday, Senny's birthday party next week.
Next week, y'all in the building or not?
Senny, you coming through?
Yeah, I'll be here.
I hope so.
I'm gonna roll through, you guys.
Barbi, we got to get things done.
We are.
Okay. I don't hear anything. I don't hear nothing.
Sure. You just had a big weekend. You're out every night.
I just want to make sure we're right over here on next Wednesday.
We're gonna be right, Shawn. We're gonna be right.
Okay. I have some news for you. Flavor Flav. Okay, who's talking about Flavor Flav? He has been arrested for domestic battery.
Who
he with?
Right, who he is?
Flavor Flav. He landed in jail after being arrested for a domestic violence incident earlier this month in Nevada. According to law enforcement, the Public Enemy co-founder was booked on a misdemeanor charge of domestic battery. We're told cops, this is TMZ, told cops responded to a call about a domestic disturbance. And when they got there, Flavor Flav was placed into custody and taken to the Henderson Detention Center. According to the criminal complaint, Flavor Flav allegedly poked his finger on the victim's nose, grabbed her, threw her down, and grabbed the phone out of her hand. The city attorney tells TMZ Flavor Flav is officially charged with misdemeanor battery constituting domestic violence. Flavor Flav's attorney, David Chesnoff, said, in alleged domestic violence cases, there are often two sides to the story, and we will explain our side in the courtroom and not in the media. Flavor Flav's manager says Tuesday will mark 1 year of sobriety from alcohol for Flavor Flav, and it's been 15 months since he quit smoking cigarettes.
Good for him.
So, I mean, can we say no alcohol was involved in this?
We ain't sure yet.
Barbie's like, I want to wait till the hearing.
Right. I want to know what's
Flavor Flav, get your act together.
Right.
But it sounds like it was probably just a simple
Yeah.
problem that just escalated too far. But there you go with that.
Where did this happen at again?
Nevada.
And Flavor Flav put his nose up or something. What?
He poked her in the nose, threw her on the floor, and grabbed her phone.
Yeah, that's battery.
Yeah.
That's domestic violence.
With domestic violence,
Got up
battery.
in her face with that face. Ooh.
Yeah.
Right. With that face.
And that finger on your nose.
Right. Who?
Old hands.
He be getting some beautiful girls. I be like, girl,
For the check.
that's what it is. This is all about the coin, because
That's good.
baby, he is not pleasing to the eyes.
I don't know.
And how much money he got?
Right.
Let me see how much he got.
You see what he worth.
Let me see if it's worth it.
That baby is very special.
Well, that's one thing about Flavor Flav, man. He's a hip hop icon. He's a hip hop icon.
Thank you for the stars, guys. We appreciate it.
Not only is he a hip hop icon with the world famous group Public Enemy. He's like that hype guy. He's one of them hype guys. The Public Enemy, especially that first album, was epic. See, so
His net worth
Fight
is
the power.
$2 million.
That's good.
That what?
$2 million. And he
That's
got all the
what
kids.
I-
How many kids he got? And he got child support and other stuff.
Well, you hate, but sound like
Sound
like you're really hating on
I mean,
him.
I don't got $2 million, but
I'm just saying, like,
I don't think it would get me very far.
But
Because my house is going to be at least $1 million, and you got
Right.
maintenance fees.
you got what? See,
No,
that's your
everybody
problem.
I'm saying, right, because we're going to live in
I'm going
If
to live
you-
nice for as long as I
Right.
can.
But as
Until
long
this
as I
money
can.
run out.
Well, that's gonna be 45 days because the first mortgage payment is gonna set you back.
No, I'm going to buy it in cash. So whatever I have, whatever house
you're gonna
I
buy
get,
$1 million?
it's $1 million
Okay,
cash
so
home.
okay, let's say
But then you have to pay the property tax.
yeah, exactly. I'm about to say,
and the
you go, okay,
upkeep.
let's see. Upkeep. So the upkeep is going to be $20,000
That's
a month.
loan.
$1 million home, that property tax. Let's even go Lehigh Valley. Let's say $15,000. Let's say that'd be about maybe $75,000, $80,000 a year on $1 million house.
It's okay. I'm gonna take my
So
other
there you go,
million
your
and
other
diversify.
million.
I'm gonna take my other.
So you're gonna take your other $1 million and put it in Robinhood.
Yeah.
Yo, you sound great. Listen, why don't you if you got $2 million, City?
You make your businesses. You do your other
Oh,
stuff.
my God,
I want my
Cindy.
house to be really, really nice because I'll never leave there. I have
Cindy.
everything I want there.
Right.
City.
Movie theater, one a
City.
little
See,
restaurant.
and this is the problem like some of these men entertainers are having. These are the problem that these men entertainers are having with these baby mothers. They want
I want a
all
nail
this
salon.
luxury and they don't
Yes,
have no money
I
for it.
deserve it.
Cindy, if you had $2 million right now, you know how good you can live. You just get you a little small little something for a little condo, whatever, $100,000, pay for that. Here in the Lehigh Valley, you get a condo in the Lehigh Valley for $200,000 with 3 bedrooms. You living like a king out here. That's $200,000 right there.
I'm gonna need a little bit more than 3 bedrooms, only because I got so much clothes and shoes.
Well, then
I
get a
need
4
whole-
bed. I mean, okay,
I
so
about
then
4,
so if you get a
You
modest
get a
house,
nice house.
if you get a modest house,
for like
you could
200,
yeah,
500,000.
for
$4.
for $300,000 in the Lehigh Valley, you could get a
get a nice
really nice
house.
house. And now you go. And now you got $1.7 million to play with. Okay, that's it, City. There you go. Why would you go through all this? And Flavor Flav, and I'm for sure a public
Over here spending Flavor Flav's money.
All right, do me a favor, right. That's how desperate it is for y'all. See, find out if he's still working. Find out if he's still working. See, a Public Enemy still out in these streets.
I don't think
No,
they
he
still
said,
out here.
Public Enemy, Chuck D has got to be out here still
He
working.
said he said TMZ said they recently caught up with Flavor Flav at LAX, where he laid out his demands for Chuck D and what it would take for a Public Enemy reunion. So apparently he has demands. I don't know what those are. Let me see. He asked for an update on where things stood with him and his partner.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Chuck don't need that dude.
They can do
Flav,
without him.
that's not the case at all, or so claims Flav, who tells us Chuck's the one.
Educated, best equipped.
Senny, when this hit the street. Senny, when that Fight the Power hit the streets back in 88 or 89, whenever it was, it changed the world.
89, the number, another summer.
Sounds of the funky drummer.
Music hitting your heart, cause I know you got soul.
Brothers and sisters.
Listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm...
Ooh, that was fire back in the day. Are they working?
I mean, no. Flavor Flav is claiming that Chuck D is stonewalling things. Sounds like it's over business. He says there's a partnership agreement he wants Chuck D to sign, but it doesn't seem that that's happened yet, which Flav says is preventing them from working together.
Right.
He seems totally transparent about their issues, but Chuck D might view this as Flavor Flav airing out the family business in public.
Yeah, see, that's what
They
it is.
asked Chuck D about his exact issue during a hip hop celebration in the Bronx, and he was pretty vague about what their specific issues were. But Flav isn't holding back at all.
So
But
you know
this
what that
all
means.
seems to be stemming from back in the day.
Yeah, but see, you know, you can read between the lines. Chuck don't want to deal with Flav.
Right.
Chuck is running the whole operation.
But who wants to see them?
What?
What are they gonna do?
I
I
would-
guess some old school
No. Hear me out.
much money are you getting from those?
Again, you
Is
guys.
it even worth it?
No, you guys don't see the vision. Here's the vision.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you the
go
vision
ahead.
right now. You guys don't see that far because you're caught up in your own heads. Pause. Here's the thing. You take Chuck D, Flavor Flav, you throw them on verses against Busta Rhymes. Chuck D. I'm just saying. And then you do a versus. If you put,
Rhymes.
no, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing the name out there. Just say Chuck D, right? Go against Busta Rhymes and Flavor Flav. And like Fat Joe said, yesterday's prices is not today's prices. So then what happens is now they could go on tour. But Chuck is not going to let this happen. What Chuck should do is make an amends with Flav, pay him. They go on verses. So my question to you, Barbi Cologne, would you see Public Enemy on verses?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that.
Did you see? Did you?
That's something I'm definitely missing. I mean, I don't know any of the songs. I don't.
You should
care
know some
for
of these
it.
songs.
They're not really going to be performing. I'm not going to feel
Chuck,
it.
Did you watch the verses with before you go to the next story? Did you watch the
KRS-One?
verses with Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One?
No, I didn't.
That was a pure performance of the hip hop culture.
Wasn't that Sunday?
Yeah.
We
Did you
was at the
guys?
show. It was
Yeah,
with
but
you.
yeah, but they
No,
they
we
had
did a replay.
They did the replay.
No, I said we didn't watch the replay.
I mean, I watched the whole thing. I watched the replay. Yeah.
It's on YouTube? Or
Yeah, it's all over the internet.
I just gotta make sure.
And right there, y'all
care
disrespecting the
for
culture right there.
It was not my.
If you're not
it
even
was
watching.
not, it was not in my
Big
time.
Daddy Kane. Let's talk about that real
I
quick.
love
before you
Big
go.
Daddy Kane.
Let me tell you
KRS-One.
something. Even though he had on a weird hat, his outfit was dope. And the thing that I love the most, I put a clip of Big Daddy Kane performing on my Instagram page. Big Daddy Kane. You know when they say still got it? It's not that he still got it. Big Daddy Kane is out there performing and working every weekend.
Okay, now.
KRS-One is performing and
Yeah, he ain't
working
never
every
stopped.
weekend.
doing his
So
thing.
it shows in their performance. Big Daddy Kane actually was singing. He rapped off of the new beat, the thotty beat y'all like to listen to.
Oh, wow, I gotta be thotty.
DJ Scratch was right, he was doing you know, they were just rhyming bars, right? So DJ Scratch, right, stopped and go, yo, Kane, you want to do something for the youngins? He said, "What you want to do? See a list you want to do?" And then he threw on a beat, like the young beats.
Some old new stuff. Some new.
The what they call the City, what's the beats called? The ratchet beats.
Yeah, from the City Girls. That song.
Like those type of beats. What are those beats called? Anyway,
they're called beats.
nah, but they call some. Anyway, so City, he throws on the beat.
Like a remix. Like
He throws on the beat. And Big Daddy Kane. Put them on chat room if y'all saw verses.
Yeah, that them. They was talking about it.
Big Daddy Kane started rapping off of the new school beats that the young kids.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it was nice. Big Daddy Kane was so impressive to me. But we already know KRS-One from the Bronx, New York. You already know that. KRS-One, he called himself the number one rapper. He said he would have been the number one rapper in the world, but he gave it to Biggie. He said that, and the Barclays Center was dope. KRS-One, because you know what Big Daddy Kane did? When he did the rapping off the young beats, the ratchet beats.
Yeah, the ratchet beats.
I forgot what they call it, the beats. He almost embarrassed KRS-One because KRS-One was in the corner. Now, you wouldn't think Big Daddy Kane, who lyrically is a genius with rapping because he still got it, right? He boxed KRS-One in a corner. KRS-One came back out. Kid Capri wanted to play some music. He said, nah, cut the music off. And he started, rapping, MCing, rhyming, whatever you call it, a cappella without the beat.
Okay.
Because he put him underneath that pressure. That's why that was, for me, the best verses because it was just all about hip-hop.
Trap beat. Trap music.
Trap music. Right.
All right, thank you, Young Nut.
Thank you.
I couldn't
Trap
think of him over
music.
either.
Yo, Senny, Big Daddy Kane rapped off a trap beat
Trap
instrumental.
Beat. Okay.
Whoa.
Kane.
Whoa.
Okay.
And then when they played The Bridge Is Over, because that's when we shut Queens down for about 20 years. We shut Queens down for 20 years. All them light-skinned neighbors were done. After KRS-One ran through y'all. Y'all know if y'all from Queens. Big Daddy Kane came back and said something, I'm paraphrasing, but he said, that was okay, blah, blah, blah. He says, I didn't want to get in between you and Sham. You're welcome. Basically saying when KRS-One was going after Queens, that Big Daddy Kane could have jumped right into that battle and destroy him.
Right.
Back in those heydays.
In the day.
I'm going to clap for Big Daddy Kane.
Clap for him. Right.
Even though I'm from the Bronx, I love, and I've worked with him several times because he's very entertaining. He's still got the dancers behind him.
Okay.
We were in Baltimore before the COVID, and I hosted a show, and he was the headliner, and everybody loved Big Daddy Kane. The outfit, the hat bugged me out, but the outfit was dope. He had on some kind of dark pinkish with some light pink shirt with some dark pink trim. You gotta look at it. This guy looked unbelievable. Big KRS-One came out like KRS-One. He had on some jeans, t-shirt, hat, because he's a pure rapper.
Right.
They should never hire Fat Joe again to host this thing. Damn, I mean, and they're from the Bronx, man. I love her. And even KRS-One said in his acapellas round, he said he did a verse and he said, no pun intended, like this. It was a lyrical match that was so pleasing to me and to the hip hop culture. And let me tell you something. And then you're going to the next one. I'm sorry for this going to be doing this.
No, that's fine.
See, check this out. DJ Scratch, right? Because DJ Scratch was the DJ for Big Daddy Kane. That whole Juice Crew thing, that whole thing. Okay. Kid Capri was the DJ for KRS-One, which totally sense. And everybody, Kid Capri is from the Bronx, New York. You see all these legends that come from the X? If it wasn't for the Bronx, check this out. DJ Scratch goes right after Kid Capri.
What we do?
He did a mix saying sucker DJs. He was saying sucker DJs, and then the other song, it went like Kid Capri. Sucker DJs, Kid Capri, like sucker DJs. So Big Daddy Kane runs soundbite, right? Big Daddy Kane go, no. Don't do that. We're not doing that.
We gonna
so
keep it peaceful.
So then he goes like this. He goes, all right, I'll do something else. And then he started scratching a Busta Rhymes beat, a sound bite, and he started spinning. You know how DJs spin around? He used his tongue. He took his hat. He did all that. The crowd was amazed.
Yeah,
he caught Kid Capri off guard, though. I'm going to play that. I need to take a break. He caught Kid Capri off guard. Kid Capri didn't even know. Kid Capri did a basic scratch. And it wasn't a good look for Kid Capri.
Oh, damn.
Kid Capri was mad the whole night because Kid Capri, even though I think he's one of the greatest DJs, I know Kid Capri. This is my guy. He's one of the greatest DJs in hip hop music.
Yeah.
But Kid Capri wants to shine all the time. He loves to shine. He even did a little rap, but DJ Scratch kept going after him because Scratch said, because they brought out B-boy dancers. They brought out my man Fable from the Bronx and Crazy Legs and all these guys. And then they had the rapping, they had the battle. So DJ Scratch go, yo, we did all the elements of hip hop. Why don't the DJs battle each other? So Scratch was going after Kid Capri the whole night. He said, what about the DJs? And then, but Big Daddy Kane didn't want to. Big Daddy Kane was the one that, the one that goes, no, guys. No, everybody want to see this. Here come Kane with that stupid hat on. No, guys. No, guys. No. We're not having this. I'm going to give it the DJ Scratch. I'll play some of it. I put a number one if you guys saw this.
Well, I missed it. I'm going to have to go watch it on the replay.
Put a number one if you to DJ Scratch. DJ Scratch and Kid Capri, I love you, bro. You know I love you, bro. But man, Scratch was ready for your ass. Pause. And he had on his big hat that said DJ Scratch. He had on his shirt that said DJ Scratch. That laptop thing said DJ Scratch. Everything was DJ Scratch.
Everybody know who was leaving. Everybody who he was.
And he was ready to take Kid Capri to a whole. So when he did all that scratching, of course, Kid Capri, I DJ all over the world. You could just do this for 2 minutes. I'm a party DJ. They know what I can do. Zicka, 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 zicka. And that's all he did. And then Scratch goes, that's all you got, bro?
That's all he had.
And then here come Big Daddy Kane with that stupid hat. Yo, no, guys. No, guys. This is for the code. Shut up, Kane.
He was letting them know.
Shut up, Kane. Let them go in, bro.
It's about me and KRS-One,
and then DJ Scratch go, yo, KRS, let you know what you think about me and Kid Capri going at it.
Let your boy rock out.
Yo, the KRS goes, nah, bro. This is verses.
Right.
We rhyming.
Right.
This ain't you DJing with Kid Capri.
Y'all they scratching.
No scratching, bro. Throw a beat on here, bro.
We got things to do. We got words to rhyme. Get out of here.
Shout out to Big Daddy Kane's outfit. Go ahead, Senny. What else you got? Sorry, Senny.
No, it's okay.
You gotta watch these verses, Senny. This is the culture.
Watch the verses.
It doesn't matter how old you are.
Y'all watch the verses.
The hip hop culture is vibrant.
I mean, some of the verses. I mean, I like the whole verses thing, but some of them, I mean, I've kind of gotten over it a little bit. And they don't play the whole song, and there's a lot of talking.
No, they were going at it. And then, you know what? And Barbi, check this out. At the end of the verses, right? Big Daddy Kane, which I never knew, he goes over, before, because, KRS-One, he was coming out with those hits.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was coming out with all those hits, and everybody. And then at one point, KRS-One yells out, he goes, "Yo, they running out of records, yo. They running out of records over there." And KRS-One was coming up, Bridges Over, South Bronx poetry.
Right.
He's hitting everybody with that. But towards the end, here come the Peacemaker King. Hold up, wait, whoa! I just want to say something before he does his next song. If it wasn't for KRS-One, he helped me move out of my mother's house and gave me my first apartment when he had a big album out and I only had a single. And him and Miss Melody, may she rest in peace, I think that was his wife back in the day. They helped me get my first apartment. They helped me along my career. And they both agreed that they wasn't doing verses. They were not going to do it as long as they were battling each other. Right. They wanted to battle each other because they had so much love for each other. Yeah. And he said KRS-One helped him in the beginning of his career. I never knew that.
Me either.
It was a great moment. Go ahead, Senny. My fault.
No, it's okay.
I want Big Daddy Kane's outfit. Barbi, you can see his outfit.
I'm going to have to go watch it because I didn't see it. So,
oh, my God. The outfit was unbelievable. Go ahead.
Uh,
How old is it? Find out how old is Big Daddy Kane. Go ahead.
Dr. Dre and Nicole Young, you know,
They
their
still
divorce
at
is
it.
their divorce is still going on, still
The
going
longest
strong.
divorce, and I think famous people history.
And apparently, you know, some things have happened because I think the last thing we heard, Dre was in and out of the hospital.
Right.
Something with his
With the
brain.
something aneurysm or something. Yeah.
Aneurysm.
Whatever
Then-
it was.
Then he started dating April, which is, you know, Omarion's
He dated
baby
little girl?
mama.
Yeah.
They dating now, so I don't know if that's still going on, but she was flicking it up at his house. But that was the last we heard about them. Now they're saying that he was served with divorce documents at the cemetery when he was laying his grandmother to rest.
Oh, that's
This
disrespectful.
happened this week. A process server for his ex-wife, Nicole Young, attempted to serve him with legal documents at the cemetery. Sources with direct knowledge say that Dre was at a LA cemetery this week to put the woman who helped raise him in her final resting place. And there's a dispute over where exactly Dre was confronted by the process server. Sources connected to Dre say that the process server came up to him at the burial site as Dre was standing by his grandma's casket and tried serving him. That's not funny.
But that's not funny. See?
Sources connected to Nicole Young say Dre was served in the cemetery's parking lot after the burial. Either way, they're saying that Dre recoiled in anger and wouldn't take the documents. So the sources claim that the process server dropped the documents by the grave site.
Oh, wow.
Nicole Young sources say they were dropped in the parking lot because, of course, there's a discrepancy about where Dre was. Now, the papers, what were they? They were involving Nicole's attorney's fees. There's a dispute over how much he was supposed to pay. Dre has paid $325,433. However, the judge signed an order that he owed a total of $1,550,000 for Nicole's attorney's fees.
This shit.
Dre believes that amount is in error and that he's paid the full fee. Nicole says the order is clear and he owes a balance of $1,224,567. The legal docs that were served to Dre at the burial site or in the parking lot were the judge's final order of $1,550,000. This divorce is garbage.
Okay, let's just recap. So she went. Who died? Who died?
Dre's his grandmama died.
Okay.
grandma.
Well, may she rest in peace.
Yes.
Evidently, she can't rest in peace. She checked herself out of here because of all this nonsense.
I don't think she checked herself
And yeah,
out.
she checked
Sean.
out. She was like, you know what? This bitch Nicole is too much. I'll see y'all in heaven. I can't do this. And all her praises and Bible and Bible readings to Dre and even talking to Nicole. She sees how much of a bitch she is. And she says, I'm going to get out of here. And then so she checks out and she goes to the pearly gates and may she rest in peace. And guess what?
You know what?
The devilish Nicole comes back right to the gravesite.
I mean,
And I know Dre's mother, grandmother, was in that casket. Get this bitch out of here. And you are just so disrespectful, Nicole. You,
Yeah.
I mean,
not only
she
to
knew where he was
yourself,
going to be.
not only
That's
to yourself,
disrespectful.
not only to yourself, to the whole women nation. You are pathetic. You are narcissistic. You are cruel and an evil woman. You are scorned to the maximum. You will, for the rest of your life, never have peace. You will lose everything.
Damn, not everything.
You will never internally have the love to give to no one else because you are so resentful. You need a gangbang. But no, who would want to gangbang you? And then you get the papers served in the parking lot by the casket. You know?
It's still at the cemetery.
And have the audacity for the order to pay your legal fees for suing your husband for divorce at $1 million. Nicole, I'm for sure you got $1 million to pay your legal fees. This is a mess. What are you doing, Nicole?
That baby hurt.
Yo, you are
She mad
just.
as hell.
And the kids
did
are grown.
something.
The kids are grown. What
said
did?
F you and your
I mean,
grandma.
I'm just saying. What did Dre do to you? Did he
what
put
she
the?
said, girl.
Did he put the Vin Rain Red Ball in your mouth all the time?
Who knows?
Like, what did he do?
Who
Did he put?
knows?
Did he put a
Maybe he
feather?
put it on her.
Did he put a feather in your rectum? I mean, like, what did
A
he
feather?
do to you?
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, a little feather in the rectum. Yeah.
It's probably all
Try
these
one day.
years.
Little tickle thing.
That woman probably put up with a lot.
Feels good to me. See, so my whole thing is
You
this.
know me. I think these men deserve everything they get.
See,
get-
and that's your
They-
problem.
These
No,
men
No,
deserve
no,
everything
they don't.
they
They
get.
don't.
No,
Because
that's disrespectful.
Maybe
you pray.
She knew where he was going to
You
be at.
pray.
And maybe she didn't like his grandma.
You pray for your ex-husband to die. I don't know what kind of will you'll have. I know you're going to get some money from that. You pray for his downfall every day. And this goes back to what I was saying with Barbie Cologne back a few months back when Barbie and Miss D, Darlene Oates and all of them was like, when you pray for people, you got to pray for the forgiveness. Even if they want to hurt you, you got to pray. Corinthians 3:4 said you got to pray and you forgive. Kiss my ass. You know she's praying for his failure. And I am not praying for her. I'm praying for your failure too.
He said, kiss my ass.
I am not forgiving you for what you've done. You can't even take your $1 million a year and go away.
Oh, my word.
You stole the checks from the business.
Oh, yeah.
You wrote
Right,
yourself a
and
300
right,
freaking
300
thousand
something
stupid
thousand.
idiot check
What's it, the
that
Jeremy,
Dre
wasn't
had
it?
to pay back.
Right, no.
You had surveillance on him when he was with his 4 girlfriends.
Yeah. She's getting him
You
back.
wouldn't even let him get his bicycle out the garage.
Damn. Not the thing.
Not the swing.
Right.
He just wanted his swing from when he was 15 years
just
old,
it
when
was
he had the
sentimental.
drippy jerry curls.
He just
Nah.
wanted his bicycle.
She said no.
Like,
Yes.
you in that bike.
Because
When she wanted him to pay all her security bill with the
No,
security
honey,
guards.
She doing too much. What she need security for? She ain't
What?
nobody.
But she wanted all of
I know
this.
what I'm saying. She ain't nobody.
Listen, that woman, how long they were together, what she probably went through.
Nobody
with him.
cares. So
Okay.
what?
I mean,
that's
she's
what the
getting it all
check.
back now.
That's
I'm not
what the
saying-
check is for.
Right, she's not entitled to her coin. She's entitled definitely, but damn, come on, she doing too damn much now.
Barbie
She
Cologne,
needs a little therapy.
pain and suffering is part of the payment. They put pain and suffering in your work
Yeah,
order
she
for your
doing too
check.
much. Come on, serving the man while he at his
Nobody
grandma's
wants to
funeral.
be
Come
around
on.
you, Nicole. Boy,
Well,
you are.
She is a miserable old hag.
Oh
Girl,
man,
stop with
you
yourself.
are just the worst. And your kids are grown.
Right.
Exactly.
Your
So
kids
she's like,
are-
I'm going to do
Your
everything.
kids are grown. The man can't even go to the top 5-star restaurants no more, even by himself. You walking in there, you sitting down.
She's
what?
turned into a stalker.
What? You got that brain disease, right? You gonna die, right? You gonna die. Walk out. You gonna die, Dre. You gonna die. And she has a beat by Dre here. You gonna die. I want you to die.
Your
You did.
headphones.
You did.
You did. So
And then Jay-Z just cut Dre a big check because they doing the Super Bowl halftime.
oh yeah, the halftime show.
So Dre gonna his money gonna keep coming,
Good,
lady.
some good entertainment.
Like
for
Dre calls
halftime.
her lady now. Hey, lady. Hey, miss, get away from
ma'am.
me. Like, you is she on social media? I bet you she's not even on social media because people will dog you out. You got an Instagram page?
I don't
Because I
think
know
so.
nobody's co-signing this other than Senny.
think
Because
she
Senny on Resentful Street.
Yeah.
Because other
Not
than Senny and two
Resentful
others, I don't think any women are endorsing this. This is a mess.
No, that right there.
No, I
was
don't think
a
she's
mess.
on social
Oh,
media.
right, that's surprising. Of course she's not, because we would tear her punk ass out.
Right, doing some mess like that that's the utmost. That's
He's almost a billionaire.
disrespectful.
You're getting $1 million a month. You want him to pay the freaking $1 million bill.
Use your
You
own
serve
money
the
and
papers
pay
at
your
grandma's
lawyer
funeral.
fees.
Like, you don't give that grandma. That's why I say I would never forgive anybody like that.
Right.
Y'all
Oh.
going to forgive all y'all want to.
Oh yeah, she does have one. Hold
Let
on.
me see. Let me see what she looks like again. Jesus Christ.
She's pretty.
All right, so she's pretty. She could go out and go start a whole new life, get any slung she want, unlike Barbi and Senny. And the only thing she could do is go out there and live her best life. Like, what is wrong with you, Nicole? Well, you got this. You
is not her.
You think Dre? Look, we don't even know who you are. We don't even know what you look like. You're like a superhero. You're like mysterious. Boy, only thing he wanted to do is break up with you and go on with his life. And he was cutting a check. 99% of women out here break up. They're not getting a check. I know I haven't gave any checks in my 78 breakups. No, Harvey gave a check to nobody. Except when the state and the feds took my money for, child support and all that. Nobody got no money. You getting money. 99% of women don't even get money after the breakup. What y'all get? Like a Louis bag, maybe? Something? Kids got some sneakers? Little Timmy got some Uptowns? So he bought you some bed sheets? That flat screen? That's what the average woman's getting. You're set for life. And you're going to serve papers at grandma's funeral. Oh, my God. That is so disrespectful. Yeah. And it made the news, Nicole.
Yeah.
What does she look like, Senny? Let me see her Instagram.
That wasn't her, she said.
Yeah, she is not on social media because social media will cancel her.
They would have ate her ass up.
And women, and I blame all you women out there. Because you women need to start a movement. You got the Me Too movement. We need a Nicole movement. They need to stop her.
Yeah,
This is not good for women right now.
What?
Dre, we see you at the Super Bowl, pimp. And I would love to see Dre at Versus, but he won't do Versus because Swiss Beats runs the Swiss Beats and Timbaland, right? Yeah. They got the Versus. So they went to Dr. Dre because that would be. Would you see Dr. Dre on Versus?
Yeah, I'd probably watch that.
Do you know who Dr. Dre is?
Who would you want to see him?
I don't really know.
I don't know, but he has so many demands because he's a billionaire. So he has so many demands that he was basically changing the whole Versus format to conform to what he's doing. And Swiss Beats and it was like, we good. So once they figure it out, I would love to see Dr. Dre on Versus. And then we know Puffy and Jermaine Dupri are going back and forth, and we would love to see that too. So, Nicole, leave your ex-husband alone. God, you can't. We don't want you nowhere around. Can he get a protective order against her?
He needs to, and her damn people.
What else, Senny?
That broad crazy.
Yeah. Oh, their daughter has an Instagram. She posted some pictures.
I'm sure the daughter.
Mom.
In the pictures? I bet you the daughter don't even want to mess with her.
I think. Yeah, you can't really
Let me see. Who's that?
You can scroll to the next.
That's the daughter and the mother?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Oh, shit, wait a minute. Damn, Nicole. This, damn. What up, this? Oh, damn. You into married men, bro?
But I don't think she has any. I don't think she has any social media.
Damn, the daughter. God damn. Let me stop looking at this.
Right, give me that damn
how's the daughter?
I don't know what that. I think she's like in her 20s.
Damn.
Well, the other daughter was. This was in May.
The other daughter acting foolish.
And they all living lovely. What else you guys see?
Yeah, they're all living life. Yes, my next story. Nick Cannon. Yes, Nick Cannon. He is his new talk show. Yeah. Everybody had kind of high hopes for it and everything else like that. No, it failed to reach 500,000 viewers, ending rumors that he'll be replacing Wendy Williams' show. They said Nick Cannon's show seems to have failed the assignment. Debuting at less than 500,000 viewers and receiving devastating reviews, the perennial television personality's own syndicated program is not likely to take over Wendy Williams' time slot, despite previous rumors that it might. The show reportedly brought in a measly 400,000 viewers a day.
That's a horrible word to use. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Measly, wow.
Well, I guess they said in compared to normal daytime talk shows that are in the millions. late last month, landing the self-titled series at the bottom of the talk show pack. It doesn't appear as if Cannon will be essential viewing for many. Although if you are a big fan of Cannon, you will surely like this version of the celebrity in which he turns his quirks and personality up to an 11. Read one review by USA Today. Another review said Cannon's recent past supporting Louis Farrakhan and making anti-Semitic statements won't find him a large audience. He can't even get ex-wife Mariah Carey to be a guest. The Wendy Williams show has been on the air for years, and the currently ill firecracker host has a following that rivals few. Still, producers are reportedly in panic mode over Williams' ongoing health concerns, which have delayed her return for the season 13 several times. At this time, sources claim that Cannon was considered a top choice to replace her, but it looks highly unlikely now. Okay, and they're just going into Wendy's. Some people are speaking to it not being promoted enough.
Right, because I didn't really hear about it.
But then other people just say it's bad. Other people say that his recent babies have overshadowed his talk show. But again, that goes back to marketing. I don't know. I haven't watched an episode of it yet.
Is this?
I like him on Wild 'N Out, all
Nick
this other
Cannon.
stuff. But I mean, he has money. He has other projects. He has his hands in a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they just need to market it more, and people will like it more. I haven't watched it.
The first episode was with him and Kevin Hart, when he pranked Kevin Hart. And
Oh yeah, when he
his
wrapped
whole
his
jet.
plane. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first.
Well,
episode.
you need your hand on a lot of things for your birthday weekend, and I hope that prophecy comes true.
Okay, Senny.
Now,
Definitely
Nick
be touching
Cannon,
things.
Nick Cannon, who's great. Nick Cannon, who's great for the culture, man. You know, God bless him. You know, wilding out and doing comedy shows and putting money in performers' pockets throughout the years. And he was America's hero until he said to Louis Farrakhan, he did the Jewish thing, and the media industry is run by Jewish folks and gays. And they hate Louis Farrakhan, you know what I mean? And that's been going on for over a few generations. I think that it's unfair for him because even though he has all these baby mothers and shame on his ex-wife for not helping him out. And the reason why I say that,
I don't want nothing to do with it.
excuse me,
And Christmas is coming up.
excuse me.
She got stuff to do.
Okay, well,
Right.
no, she just got to drop her album and make more billions. But my whole thing is
let
this.
her do her.
My whole thing is this: in this culture, the Babylonian, and I use one example, the King Donald Trump, Mr. Narcissist 45, who has multiple wives, multiple baby mothers, touching vaginas and doing all the things that he's doing,
Grabbing
being
chicks by
disrespectful, disinformation online, and causing a split in this country. He got the
Donald
job.
Trump?
Hold on, excuse me. He got the job. He got the job. He got a job. And then Nick Cannon, who got 14 baby mothers and 25 kids, what does that have to do with his unemployment? Maybe his employment.
Because nobody wants to see what he's talking about. You need to get your own life in order.
Excuse me. So he,
you need to take care of them kids. Maybe you don't need another job every day in the morning.
well,
you got babies to
Be
see.
a day. in the morning.
400,000 people disagree.
Well, that's why he.
Well,
and my whole thing is this.
only 400,000. Right.
And my whole
They ain't
thing
bringing
is
in
this.
no money.
My
People
whole
aren't
thing
even
is this.
watching TV.
Right.
My whole thing is this.
Make
Number
a
one.
Netflix show.
Number one, this is a lot. What they need to do is bring the Shawn Harvey Morning Show on that board,
That's
and
what
we'll
they
be
need.
good. Now, my whole thing is this.
That's what they need. Yeah.
My whole thing is this. With social
them
media now
chips.
at 10 o'clock in the morning, as the social media is 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, these shows come on like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, right? Just like the late morning shows. A lot of people in this time.
What
there's too many-
channel it come on?
Right. Nobody. That's the point I'm trying to make. There's a lot of options out
Let's
here for
support our
all of
brother.
us. There's a lot of options out here for all of us for viewing entertainment. A lot of people at 10 o'clock in the morning, they jump right on them cell phones and start going to TikTok and doing all that stuff. So the traditional show, that's why I'm a big Wendy Williams fan. Y'all can't stand Wendy, but Wendy has millions of people listening and viewing each and every day.
That's 'cause
Nick, I am
millions of
so
people like
sorry.
being messy like Wendy.
Nick, I'm your hero, bro. I appreciate you, bro. And you talking to a man that got 3 baby mothers and 5 kids, and I've been in 78 relationships, and I've been thrown out of 57 houses. So I'm with you, bro. See, I'm not here to judge. I just think that what? Excuse me.
You just sounded so funny when you said
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. That was my objective. Sir,
Let me see
sir, you
Pennsylvania.
just didn't make the cut. I'm very disappointed that they used the word measly for a black man.
He said measly.
I'm so sorry, but Nick, man, I give you credit, bro. I need to see this show because I haven't seen it either. I don't even
Let
know.
me see when it's playing in
when
Pennsylvania.
when does it come on? I don't know, but Nick, you my hero, bro.
I don't think it airs here.
You've done so much in entertainment, and you continue to do it today, and you put money in folks' pockets. Call your boy Shawn Harvey, 570-982-6950. If you want us to do something for you, I'm here for you, bro. So that's what I say. And Mariah, I'm very disappointed in you.
What?
You know
Don't
what I mean?
bring her into this.
Mariah,
because
leave her
Mariah,
alone.
and you know what he should have
Don't bring her
did?
into
What he
this.
should have did on that first show, he should have had all baby mothers on the couch. We all would have went to see that. He should have had all the baby mothers
that would have
and
been
all
interesting.
the babies. Listen, hear me out. If I was to produce the show and he said, Shawn, what we need to do to get these rated up? I said, bring all these baby mothers on the show. And then get the little daycare, call it Nick's Care, Nick K Daycare, and have the babies in one side of the studio and have all the baby mothers and let's just chop it up. Everybody's watching that.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Exactly.
Talk about
Everybody
messy.
watching that. So you can't be that clean cut guy. You're not the clean cut guy because you're nasty, Nick.
He is nasty.
You're nasty with the penis.
Right, you're dirty.
And by the way,
Ooh,
Nick,
almost said
Nick,
that.
if you don't mind, can I borrow your penis for a minute? I would
You
love to
don't want
borrow
that.
Nick.
His
Oh,
penis might got something.
I would love to borrow Nick Cannon's penis.
What?
That thing works probably.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Anything else, see?
He might got something on it. He might got something on it.
Yeah, just really quick. Kanye West, he has changed his name. As you all know, he had put in sometime earlier this year to change his name, and a Los Angeles judge on Monday approved the request of the rapper, producer, and fashion designer to legally change his name from Kanye Omari West to just Ye,
Let's applaud that.
with no middle or last name.
Let's applaud. No?
No.
No?
The
Continue on saying no?
Stupid.
No?
has-
Oh, wow. I'm going to applaud. Okay.
He has called himself Ye on his social media pages for years. He tweeted in 2018 that he wanted the change, saying, "The being formerly known as Kanye West, I am Ye." The moniker was also the title of his 2018 album. He has said in an interview that along with being a shortening of his first name, he likes that it's a word used throughout the Bible. It's one of the most used words in the Bible, he said.
Well, that's Barbie. I don't know.
It is.
The 44-year-old
I got to dust off my Bible.
the 44-year-old is in the middle of a divorce with Kim Kardashian West, who did not ask that her last name be changed back to just Kardashian when she filed for split for him in February. The couple's 4 children also have his former last name. Some people were speculating, since Kim is not changing her name, that he wanted to be separated from her in that way. So that's why he changed it. But I think he filed this. Well, yeah, he filed it in August. He said it sometime last year, so I think he always meant to do this.
So now his name is Ye.
Yay.
Just Ye. I mean, a lot of people
And
call
I-
him that anyway when
and
he's
I-
referenced.
And I applaud you, my friend, because you are an adult and a consenting adult, and you can we all legally can change our names. I don't know, so depending on how much it's gonna be. We talked about this before, between $35 and
$300 and something dollars.
$300 something
PNPA,
to $10,000. Well, I don't know how much it costs it, but we can start off at $350. You could change your name, and he has that right. And he exercised his right as a citizen of the United States, where he changed his name to Ye. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's absolutely brilliant. There's some folks, you're going to get some pushback from some of the black folks. Black folks, mind your business.
He
You
said-
go on out there, sir, and you live in your glory. Ye, I'm with you, bro.
He said in the Bible, Ye means you. He said, so I'm you and I'm us. It's us. It went from being Kanye, which means the only one, to just Ye, just being a reflection of our good, our bad, our confused everything. It's more of a reflection of who we are as beings.
All right, we'll be right back in 15 seconds.
AWOL DJs.
All right, we're back, guys. We are going to put your hearts in the chat room. We're going to show you guys some love. We went a little off track today. Well, we appreciate you guys so much. We're going to show you guys some love because without you guys, put your hearts in the chat room. We want to just, say hello to guys. We want to recognize you guys. We appreciate you so much for tuning in. Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going back.
Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room.
Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at?
Oh, where the heart? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at?
Oh, where the heart? Come on.
Turn down for what?
For what? For what?
Hey.
One more time, guys. Show them some love.
Hey.
Oh, where the hearts at?
In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at?
In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts
Turn
at?
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the heart? Come
Turn
on.
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the heart?
Turn down for what?
For what?
For
For what? Hey.
Hey, for what? Hey, oh, snap. We have a Lady Lumps on IG. Good morning, girl. Maria Hawkins is here. Good morning, Maria. Shout out to LaShawn Oliver. Hey, bestie boo. You coming on Wednesday to the party? Yes, to the party. Nathaniel Jones is in the building. What's up, Nathaniel? Good morning. Dre Shaw is here. Lynette Rhino in the building. What's up? Oh, shoot.
We're getting your tea,
Hey, my
girl.
bad. Your tea, girl. I done dropped the thing. It ain't break, though. It's safe.
Unbelievable.
Don't
All we
do
need
that
is a
shit.
button.
Right. Well, I'm just saying that we had a curator up
You
in
know
here.
what I'm saying? Put it in.
We ain't got to worry
You
about
did
it.
break it. You chipped it a little bit.
I ain't chipped nothing. Where? That's not that. That's paper. See?
That's right.
Minding my business.
I don't know.
Right.
Over here.
I'm just protecting her teeth.
Right. Her teacup fine and her kettle is all right. It might break nothing.
Right.
Trying to play me. Dre Shaw is here. What's up, Dre? Good morning to you.
Hey.
Shout out to Valerie Thomas. Hey, Valerie. Good morning. Frank Clyburn's in the building. Hey, cousin. Good morning to you. Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson is here. Hey, Marcus. Good morning. Audrey Johnson is here. Randy Montgomery is in the building. Terrible Lee Scott is here. What's up, Lee? Hey. Good morning to Marita Chocolate Thunder Simmons. Hey, girl, hey.
She was showing out the other night at the comedy show.
was.
God bless her.
For the dance floor dancing.
She was dancing. She's out.
Who
She's doing
short?
that.
Who was the younger? Did you see the dude she was dancing with? Do you know who
I
that
can't
was?
remember who that was.
Oh, okay, because he would not let her go. I was like,
Yeah,
girl,
well,
you
she
got
was
you
getting
an
her
old
dance on
one.
too. She came in there all cute.
Tell him you want nah, you good. You got the under control.
Came in there cute, doing her thing.
She was real cute. Vanetta George is here. Hey, Vanetta. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
Thanks, Vanetta, for
See you
coming
on
out as well. We
Wednesday.
appreciate you so much,
Yes,
Vanetta,
yes.
for coming out. Her and Danielle, thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
LaShawn Haynes Jones is here. Hey, LaShawn. Good morning.
God bless
Shout
her.
out to Derek Lawson. What's up, Derek? Good morning to you. Princess Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Derek,
Hey,
call
boo.
in Derek Lawson. That whole fresh room breaking it company man thing. I'm so fascinated about that. Call in, bro. Did you make your left turn today, bro?
I hope so. You know.
He makes left turns.
Is that all you make is that turn?
Mm-hmm.
You don't do rights?
No. When he's going to work, he makes left turns.
Oh, my
He's never
goodness.
late.
The Godfather, Soul Tracy Ray is in the building. What's up, Tracy? Robert McPaul is here. Alan Swaff McAllister is in the building. What's up, Alan? Good morning to you. Shout out to Dira Jackson. Hey, Dira. Good morning.
Dara looked absolutely beautiful as well. She came on out there to
did.
the Iron Mule. Thank you so much for traveling, guys. I'm just so grateful that you guys made it home safe. You know how you can say to somebody, text me when you get home. Text me when you get home. None of them did.
but
That's
they was
fine.
on,
They were home.
well, they was
okay.
on social media, so you know they was
Yeah,
all right.
That's fine.
I'm
Thank you, dear.
I'm
Appreciate you.
good for that. I forget. I'm sorry, y'all.
Who else?
Thai Gonzalez is here. What's up, girl?
God bless.
Danielle Williams is in the building. What's up, Danielle?
God bless her.
Bridget Richardson is here. Hey, Bridget.
Bridget, thank you so much for coming out the other night.
love
We truly
in the building.
appreciate
Hey,
you.
girl.
Thank you, Bridget.
Right. Trina Pinkert. What's up, Trina? LaShawn BX is in the building. What's up, LaShawn?
God bless her.
Avis Denise is here. Hey, Avis.
God
Hey,
bless her too.
Avis.
What's up, girl? Andre X is in the building. Good
What's up,
morning,
Andre?
Andre.
Oh,
Hey.
Fragrance of Fedoras is on IG. Good morning. Dan Fury is on IG. Hey, Dan. The real son of Jarrell is on IG. Hey. Anthony Cogdell is on IG. Good morning, Anthony. Jennifer Fischetti is in the building. What's up, Jennifer? Julius Galashaw is here. Caroline 46 is on IG. Good morning. Nicole Harris is in the building. Deborah Free 99. Leslie is here. Hey, Deborah. WM Dixon is in the building. What's up, cousin? Hey. Aaron NYC DJ A is here. What's up, DJ A? Good morning. Lakeisha Berglund is here. What's up, Lakeisha? Good morning to you. And last but not least, Darren Taylor. What's up, Darren? Shout out to everybody who's in the building. If you want to get your name called on the show, just come on in and say hi.
Did you get Princess in there?
I did, Sean.
We did.
I'm sorry.
Because see, you don't listen to us.
I just want to make sure.
We truly appreciate you guys. You definitely want to make sure you stay connected with us on social media. The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Definitely on Facebook. Make sure you like that page. We also have a group page that's on Facebook, the
Yes.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group is so funny. Make sure you add yourself, add friends, post memes, funny videos. We also are on YouTube, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Make sure you like that, subscribe to that channel, iHeartRadio platform. Make sure you follow us on there. Instagram, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Like this video, put it on your wall, share it. Comedy World Net. We're everywhere. Google it.
Yeah.
We're there.
Thank you, Senny. Thank you, Barbi. So check this out, guys. Just want to let you guys know that Senny J's birthday party next week. Y'all come on out. A birthday bash. That's going to be here at the show, 7 a.m. Y'all come on out. If you live local, whatever, just, the doors are open. We're here. 13 East Elizabeth Avenue here in Bethlehem. Y'all come on down, Suite 4, and, let's have some fun with Senny J. Also, Toys for Tots, guys. That's, again, we're doing the bowling charity once again. And let's clap for the last time we did it. That was great. That's going to be on Sunday, December the 18th. Double check that date for me, Barbie, if you don't mind.
Okay.
LaShawn Brown, Oliver, myself, and all the others. We are all involved again for the community down at the Bar Dunn's Bowling Lane. That's 3700 Nichols, right? Was it
St. Nicholas Street.
St. Nicholas Street in Eastern Pennsylvania. Y'all come on out 12 noon. We're going to start bowling at 1, and we're going to go on to 4 o'clock. So we had such a great time the last
December
time.
the 12th, Sunday.
December the 12th. My fault. I got to read it then.
Toys for Tots, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show is featuring our first toy drive at Bardon Lane, 3700 St. Nicholas Street in Eastern PA. Sunday, December the 12th from 1 to 4. Doors open up at 12. We bowl at 1. You guys can contact Sean or LaShawn Oliver for your tickets.
Thank you. And December the 18th, we at the King's Theater. I got that ticket on
Yes.
sale. It's $40. Y'all come on out. That thing is going to sell out. We got, that's what I was thinking about, too.
That's what you was thinking about.
That's in Brooklyn, King's Theater. Y'all come on out. Got a great show for you guys. 30 for 30. That's 30 years celebration of comedian talent, and also 30 years of promotion with Ray DeJean. And we are at the King's Theater Saturday, December the 18th.
Yes,
3,000 people. It's almost sold. Half of it is sold out already. So y'all come on out, nice and smooth.
It's gonna be a good
Horace
show.
Brown, Roxanne Shante, Jeff Red, and the comedians, the world famous Hamburger from back in the day, Brooklyn Mike and myself. We'll be telling these jokes. So y'all come on out. I got the tickets on sale for $40. So let's do that. And also on MLK weekend, we have the comedy show in November and January, but also November, December at the Iron Mill. But also my good friend Jeff Red, we was talking the other day, and he said, Sean, I'll come on out. So Jeff Red will be hosting the after party at the Iron Mill for Martin Luther King weekend. I know it seemed like it's January, but January is right around the corner, trust me. So Jeff Red will be hosting the after party at the Iron Mill for MLK weekend. So, all right, thank you. Thank you, and God bless everybody. God bless and thank you. Harvey's going back to sleep. Okay, let's do front page news, y'all. With Senny, J. Hey. Front page news. Y. S to the E, double N-Y. And you can't deny how. She got the front page news, y'all.
She got the front page news, y'all.
Senny, J. Hey. S to the E, double N-Y. Can't deny. Always looking fly. Don't even try.
She got the front page news, y'all.
Always there.
Hey, you guys, what's going on? I have some.
This Uncle Smoke again.
Oh, Uncle Smoke, hey.
Liddy, what happened to you last night?
Where you all day? We missed you.
Why you throw the? Why you sound regular?
Because she had a good night.
Yeah,
I thought we was gonna meet up and get high last night.
No, I had to
changed her
stuff to do.
mind.
Yeah, I had to get some rest, Uncle Smoke.
You know I ain't got no cell phone. I walked all the way over here. BB Cologne, could you give me a ride back home?
Oh, now it's BB. First I was Barbi.
BB Cologne, could you do?
Yeah, I can give you a ride.
All right.
Yeah, you can get a ride.
And tell your sister to holler at me.
I sure will. I'm going to call her today. Hey, I'm
Thank you.
supposed to say, hey, girl.
Thank you.
I'm weak. An elementary teacher was keeping pot edibles in a student reward box.
Oh, dang.
Y'all know it's
Teach.
Wednesday. It's Weird Wednesday. They said that's high praise indeed. Who writes these stories? A South Carolina elementary school teacher is out of a job after a student pulled out 2 packs of marijuana edibles from the in-class reward box. Victoria Farish Weiss, a 27-year-old teacher at Rocky Creek Elementary School in Lexington, surrendered to deputies last Friday after a warrant charged her with possession of a Schedule I drug. Sheriff Jay Kuhn said deputies learned a student in Weiss's class grabbed a pack of Stony Patch Kids, marijuana edibles from a box of candy she used to reward students in her class. Detectives confirmed during interviews that Weiss took the pack of edibles from the student and told him to pick something else. The student went back to the box and happened to grab another pack of edibles.
Oh, my God.
No students ate the THC-infused candy, but investigators found packs of pot edibles similar to those selected by the unknowing male student during a search of her home a day later. They come in many forms, but the items in this case were candy. He said of the cannabis-based food products, they're often packaged in wrappers and bags with logos and colors that look similar to traditional candy brands. The student grabbed the Stony Patch Kids gummies, assuming they were Sour Patch Kids, according to the report.
Baby go be toe up.
Weiss was later hysterical when she was questioned about the incident by an assistant principal. Although readily available online, pot edibles are illegal in South Carolina. 18 states, including New Jersey and New York and the D.C., have legalized small amounts of marijuana for adult recreational use. She was put on administrative leave after deputies notified the school. Students are the first priority for safety and all of that jazz. They released a statement.
Sometimes you got to get them kids things to calm their little asses down. And maybe
Barbi.
she was gone. Maybe them babies were just too rambunctious. She needed to see if they get on her nerves.
Well,
She should have kept them in her purse. Like,
Right.
why?
Now that she should have.
Where did the transfer happen from personal to putting it in the reward
She
box?
should have kept it in her purse. Like, here, I got something for you, little
All right,
Jimmy.
let me
Take
know.
that snack.
Let me know. Let me know when y'all both done. Okay. All right.
Here he go, wild dogs.
Right. Wild
I'm not
dog.
saying wild dogs. I'm just saying this is the liability of getting high.
Oh my
See, when people are getting high, they don't feel, they can't remember. Every freaking thing is in slow freaking motion.
She forgot she put them in
Very
there.
self-centered. So they keep forgetting. I know I used to get high. So this woman who's bringing the edibles, because now we didn't have edibles back in my day. We just smoked weed. You know, we had stains on our fingers, and we rolled up a blunt, and we rolled it up, and we got high. We didn't have it in a candy form, and we didn't have it in peppermint and all this stupid craziness. And this woman simply was high. She was probably high teaching these kids on a
Probably.
regular basis. Anyway, you guys don't even read between the lines of the story. This is a straight weed head. No disrespect to the
I
weed
ain't
heads.
hating.
I used to be a weed head. I'm not. I listen. If I could manage my life, I would love to be getting high now. It's just I can't manage my life when I get high. So I never knock no one for getting high. I got high.
Yeah.
But this woman is pathetic, and she's stupid. No wild dog.
So when the kids got the second pack, she didn't
No,
take that from him?
no wild dogs. No wild dogs for her. You need to
I don't
get
know, probably
fired.
not.
You
He
need
probably
to.
took it home.
Not only that, you need to get fired, and if you have children, they need to be taken away from you for 30 days.
the kids,
Because I
no.
don't want you teaching my kids. Now my little Timmy is high as hell,
Timmy
and I don't
be
know.
bad as
and I
hell.
don't know what type of concentrate you have on your weed for these kids. What if this kid's high as hell?
He probably need to be high and relaxed, cool. 'Cause
So this
Timmy probably
teacher
bad
needs
as
to be
hell.
fired immediately. A little discipline, a little 30 days in jail, and go on with your life. And go on and just be high. That's what you want to do. Just take your time to do something else. Work in the dispensary. What's these places called?
Dispensary.
Yeah,
Dispensary. Go over there. Work in a place like that where you
gonna
can
get no job
where you
now.
can live where you can live well then sell weed.
Hey, she can do that.
Then sell weed.
Sell the edibles, girl.
Now this is a time where you can go
Move.
into the marketplace and make you some real money without being caught up and losing your job. Here go your opportunity.
Don't sell it in
weed.
South Carolina because it's illegal.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Oh man.
Hey, it's Deborah.
It's Deborah. And
Yeah.
Deborah, boy, you came in there before we
Deborah,
finish.
hey,
Because we're going to leave
Barbi.
soon. But Deborah, once again, you came in there slaying Saturday, Sunday night, and thank you.
Thank you. I had a great time, guys. I agree with you, Shawn. I had that experience this morning. My neighbor. Now, I keep sending her to like the heat office to go get help. So then I said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to bring the application home for her. Now, all she got to do is give me her cognizant bill. 3 times I knocked on her door. You know, I'm leaving for work. And she just keeps giving me the application. I was like, I need your cognizant bill. And she'd be like, oh, yeah. What time you get home? Like 3 times.
She was high as hell.
Right.
She high.
She's out of it.
High as hell.
She's out of it.
That
And-
babe was high as hell.
yeah, she's high as hell. And like I said,
I be so mad. Because, like, she make me wait.
but
She
what?
look-
But
Look. And it's my bad. I'm the slow one. She look and she go, oh, okay. And then when she come with the same application. I was like, I need your Con bill. And she be like, oh, all right, I had it. They must have moved it. I was like,
Deborah, how you gonna get mad at somebody you know damn well?
because I
is
want to be high like that
You
at 7:45 in the morning.
She was
Right,
high
right,
too.
right. I get it.
And go to work.
Yeah, well,
I'm so I'm not a jealous person, y'all.
You could do both.
I'm jealous of her. I'm jealous of her. Y'all.
yeah, I think that might be the case, and I'm jealous of her as well. But you
At
are
7:45, how you that high?
Girl, she
I
started
said,
all
I
night.
said, I said yesterday on this show,
It can happen.
this country, this
This
whole
like,
entire country, between weed and medication, everybody's high between 4:30 in the morning and 8 o'clock in the morning.
Not
The
everybody.
whole country is high. The whole country.
about-
Yes, you are. You high.
Of what?
You
Life?
got your
I ain't had no coffee yet. I had nothing.
Well, yesterday or whatever day you do, you high off of the caffeine. I'm high at the caffeine. Everybody's high off of something in the
I'm sort of
morning.
fixing my bagel or whatever, my breakfast with some edibles.
Right. So do
Girl, get
so
some
do
butter.
we
Get
really
that
so
butter.
so do we really need to be mad when all of us are really high at the same time between 4 o'clock in the morning and 8
No,
o'clock
I'm
in the
mad
morning?
because my time is precious, okay?
And you
I
know
had an
she's not
extra
gonna
5
do it.
minutes.
You know she's not gonna do it. It's gonna take days for her to do that.
I know.
When I smoke weed, it took days for me to do things.
3 times.
He said,
Today,
"What?"
3 times.
And I suggest that you keep, knocking on her door in the morning because you know what she's going through. So I wouldn't get
No, I'm gonna knock when I come in because the highs will wear off. Come on.
No, it ain't gonna wear off. She's gonna be high all day, girl.
Oh no.
Well,
That's
God bless you for doing this for this young
But
lady.
I
First
ain't
of all,
mad at her 'cause she got to take that little girl to school, and she's a lot. I probably would get high too.
yeah.
That's why I said
And
about
listen,
little Timmy. He probably was bad as
Deborah,
that.
listen. If my life wouldn't fall apart off a big blunt, I would do it too. I remember the blunts that wasn't even out back in the day. If I could be able to take one of them stupid big blunts and put the weed in and smoke it and smell like weed and all that and be high and goofy, I would do it too. I can't.
Why can't you?
Cause I'm just too much of a drug addict. The weed is not going to be enough. I got to go right to the cocaine. It's too much. So yeah, I get it. But what you're doing for this young lady, you will continue your blessings in her highness. Just keep knocking on the door. Eventually, at some point, she's going to give you
right, because we have till April.
Well, there you go.
She said she got time.
She got time.
She said I got time.
And she's high.
Right.
Just like this
Not
teacher.
even that. Like, they helping people pay off their Con Edison bill.
Girl, who? Can I sign up?
Yeah, they do that out here too, Barbi.
Let me go sign. I be missing everything.
Barbi,
Damn.
they do that out here. You just call up and
you
they just.
trying to be bougie, Barbi?
Yeah.
I ain't trying. Trust me. I want somebody to pay my damn bills.
In one of your 415 businesses, make that a business. Go out there and get you some free.
Listen.
They'll pay your bill.
Let me go
Barbi.
find. Let me go ask somebody.
Coins too.
I know.
Yeah.
I want them free coins.
Well,
girl.
it's a lot of free money out there. She just doesn't want it, but that's fine.
No, I want it. I just don't know where to go get it from.
I told you
me.
everywhere.
Those free coins, you get them. You might as well be high like my neighbor.
Exactly.
Right. Maybe
Like
I can start doing that and just go get the free
I say this. Everybody out there that's smoking weed, that's high this morning, continue to do what you do.
I want the free money.
But don't take the edibles to work.
No, you can't.
Right.
Don't do that.
take it to
Don't
work.
take that. And then you got little
She
Timmy.
Little
Timmy.
looking for them. Trust me.
Right, she was looking at
Right.
them while she was high.
She was like, "Where I put
Right.
my
And
damn
I don't. And
edibles
then
at?"
and then you know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be some pro marijuana group that has attorneys.
Yeah.
That's gonna try to save her job
I mean,
because she has her rights.
it was a mistake.
And they don't care about little Timmy
No good anyway.
because that's where this country is now. All right, Deborah, we got to go. And Deborah,
Well,
keep
Shawn,
doing what you're
I
doing.
got some beef. You know, I always got some beef when I call you. I'm calling as a fact check. All right. Colin Powell was born in Harlem. I let you live on all that other stuff you was talking about.
yesterday.
Cindy,
Harlem
double check
taking
that.
swag. I let you live.
Double check.
But what I am going to tell you is Colin Powell was born in Harlem. I don't care if he went to live in the Bronx. He got that first shot in Harlem.
Cindy, I will stand corrected.
Just like LaShawn Haynes Jones was born in Harlem too.
Word to the BX. I will stand corrected.
Right.
Can you find out right now if Colin Powell?
Yes, it says his place of birth was in Harlem.
I stand corrected. And then when he moved to the Bronx. Then. But I stand correct. Thank you.
Get that in there.
Thank
He
you.
moved to the Bronx. He moved to the Bronx.
Thank you. See, thank you. You see, I'm
They
not.
Jamaican, you know where they went.
You see, I'm not with the conspiracy theories. I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth. The facts are the facts. I could easily go, the internet manipulated where he lived. He really wasn't from the Bronx. I could easily do that.
And uptowns, really?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We did go to the Bronx to get them because of Jew Man. Y'all wasn't rocking them.
Yeah.
Don't
See,
play.
there you go. See how
hard
you
to
see how I agreed with her with no problem, and I'm telling her, and she knows that they came to the Jew Man, and the uptowns were in the Bronx. Harlem came up there to get them, but we were buying them in the Bronx.
We were rocking them.
We were
Y'all
buying them in the Bronx. What are you talking about?
She said y'all wasn't wearing them.
Oh my God! When the
Y'all
first
still wearing, y'all still rocking uptowns now. Like it just came out. Cause y'all are
Everybody's rocking up.
Been after everybody when it comes to fashion.
Listen to me.
Don't
I know that there's a underlying resentment when you hear the BX.
No,
And I don't know why. I don't know how and why that happened. That's another discussion. But my whole thing is this: when the Bronx have come out with a lot of trends for all
Yeah,
over the world. All,
But don't be,
Harlem was
don't be
down the
talking
block.
about.
Y'all came to, and you just admitted yourself, and God bless you. Harlem came to the Bronx, came to the Jew man to get, and she knows, because she knows she has facts. They
You
came to
know
the Bronx,
I
and y'all
know.
went down, but we were buying the uptowns
But
when they
y'all
hit the
were
streets.
not. That's when the Bronx was on fire.
Oh, see, there you
Y'all
go.
were
See,
not.
she got to throw that in.
Right.
Right.
And you know.
And 8th
Y'all want me
Avenue
to fact check?
and 8th Avenue between 149th and down to 121st Street was burnt up too. Okay, since we're gonna go there.
Not like the Bronx.
Okay, so there was
Not like
parts of
the
Harlem
Bronx.
that was burnt up too, young lady.
Yes, but not
Okay.
like the Bronx.
All right, we gotta go.
Yeah, not
She's
like the
good.
Bronx.
Bye.
God bless you.
I love
And God bless you with your neighbor. Keep
Yeah,
working
miss.
with your neighbor.
Right.
Go ahead, Senny.
Pay that bill for
Went
her,
over
girl.
time.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah, let me do this. This one, this last story, this one would kind of like really bothered me, but
You haven't
whatever.
used that phrase in a year. Let me do this.
Shawn, that's not nice.
Riders held up phones as a woman was raped on a
yeah.
SEPTA train in Philadelphia. This happened over the weekends, but more footage has been coming out. A woman was raped on a public transit train in Philadelphia last week. Riders held up their cell phones and pointed them in the direction of the sexual assault instead of calling 911. Officials are investigating whether some bystanders recorded the attack, which happened last Wednesday. I can tell you that people were holding their phone up in the direction of this woman being attacked, said Police Chief Thomas J. Nestle III. A suspect, Fiston Ngoy, 35, was arrested on rape and assault charges. He listed his last address as a homeless shelter. He remains in custody on $180,000 bail. It is not sure whether he has an attorney or a public defender. The police chief said that other riders were on the train at the time, but that there were very few notifications to the police. No calls were made to 911. He said in Philadelphia, police are still waiting to see whether 911 calls were made to Delaware County, which covers the train's last two stops. The attack wasn't reported until a SEPTA employee saw what was happening. Officials said at the news conference that officers responded within 3 minutes of the employee's report. It is reported that Ngoy and the victim got on the train at the same stop. He sat next to the woman about a minute after he boarded and harassed her for about 40 minutes as she repeatedly pushed him away. Security shows that the man ripping the woman's pants down just before 10 p.m. After the transit employee reported the attack, an officer waiting at the next station boarded the train, saw what he believed was a criminal act occurring, ripped the man off her, and pulled him out onto the platform. It was a horrendous act. They said this went on for about 8 minutes.
And no one helped that woman. They should go to jail too for accessory.
They are saying that they're going to see if any charges will be brought against the people.
Yeah.
If they can identify them who were holding the phones while something was happening.
All right, I heard about this story all week. And there we go. And it's just proving the way we live. I always use the word polarized. I say it all the time, and that's what it is. If that was your family member, you would drop that phone and you would go to their rescue. Not only that, you could at least call 911. But what do? We do everything for the likes. We do everything to be recognized. We do it so much that we don't care. We don't have any decent common courtesy for the next person. This woman is being raped by this dude that harassed her, and there's tons of people on the train. It was enough for y'all to just jump on this one guy. It was enough of, but you know what y'all did? Y'all pulled out your phones and you recorded it. And it's so shameful. And it's just heartbreaking to hear this. Because you have this phone that is now your identity of yourself, of your false self. You don't even know who you are no more. Because you just don't have the decency. You can't connect the two anymore. You couldn't even just call 911. Even if it was going down, you could have called 911 if you didn't want to jump in. And you could have called for help. And she was getting molested and sexually attacked for 8 minutes. And y'all pulled out your phones and you recorded it. And you put it on social media, whatever you did.
They could have jumped his ass for real.
And it's just horrible the way that we live today.
I mean, but this is something, it's called the bystander effect. It's when people are in a group mostly and they know that other people are around. It's the fact that they feel like they don't need to do anything because somebody else will be doing something. And this is just it in real, time. A lot of these things happen, at festivals and other things like that. People see people die every day. People close their windows, close their doors. The woman that was that was shot in her home. People heard gunshots next door. What was her name? Atalia Jackson, that was shot over by the police officer and things like that. People feel like they're just going to mind their business.
Yeah, well, then, if that's the case, you can still...
Or they don't want to get injured or attacked.
Exactly, but you still can... Call 911.
I mean, that's you're not physically doing anything to help them, but you're helping because you can call 911.
Yeah, just call 911. That's all.
In that case, okay, the bystander effect. When you did not see anyone else helping, common sense, help this woman. Like,
I do agree with you, Senny J, but I disagree at the same time. I do agree with you. I do.
That's what people do.
I do agree with half of you said, and the other half I don't. Because if it was one of our own members or someone that we love, we are going to drop that phone and we're going to do what we have to do. And you're right on the other end. Yeah, you are right.
Are they though? There was a whole. They saying that there wasn't a lot of people, but they said all of them collectively could have done something. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, on the other half of that,
who's the one to say that collectively they're going to do something?
Exactly. That's the other point I'm trying to make.
Why am I putting myself in danger
exactly.
for you?
There's other people.
I mean, it's human decency to help somebody being attacked.
But for 40 minutes, you're being harassed. Why you didn't get up and leave the train car? You can't walk to another train car?
Well, that's true, too.
What, he's going to follow her?
Why she didn't call 911 her own self?
Yeah, that's true.
They might be looking at her like maybe she knows this man.
Yeah, and that's true. And that's also a great...
You don't know what are going through people's mind. Why are you sitting next to somebody for 40 minutes who's obviously bothering you?
I get it. And you are absolutely right. And you bring up a good point. But that is not the case here. The case is after the fact when she started to get sexually assaulted. They could have jumped in and did something. You're all right. I mean, we could go back and forth with that. But when the criminal act happened, no one did anything
to help her.
Period. It's two ways to look at that. Yeah, I'm going to mind my business. But if that was one of your family members, you would jump in. There was enough people on this train to just tackle these people.
I mean, yes, it's a horrible situation.
Remember I said to you,
but we are I'm not minding my business.
Exactly. Remember I shared with you, the guy, the car flipped over. I didn't know this guy.
That's why I carry mace.
I just went over there and grabbed this guy. I didn't say, ain't my family member, whatever. Something in me was like, let me out. I toot my own horn. You know, I am the honorable. I went over there. I grabbed that guy. I didn't know this guy from nowhere. And I put myself in danger.
Yes, and that's heroic. And there are people that do that every day.
But don't pull out your phone. At least don't pull out your phone and record it.
If you pull your phone out, you could have called 911.
Don't do that.
What the hell you recording
You see this guy raping this woman, and you gonna pull out your phone and record it
instead of calling the daggone police.
Don't do that. How do you feel as a person?
They should feel terrible.
How do you feel? Yes. Wild dogs. This is a dog fest.
Right.
This is the Outpost convention.
Let them eat his
All those 10, 12 people that was on those trains, get the dogs, and they go to jail. Yeah, this is a criminal charge.
Yep.
Because how do you feel the next day?
No, you could have
They say the same thing what you said, Senny, was absolutely right. I don't know. I was minding my business, ain't my family. So, but why are you sitting there taking video?
Because it could have been your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your mother.
Video? That's what we doing. All right. What else, Senny? We gotta go.
That's all I have.
All right, we're going to do some sports. Good story, Senny. And it's just kind of, I mean, in the chat room, what would you do? Would you videotape? Or would you call 911, or are you jumping in? That's three choices. Are you jumping in? Are you jumping in? Are you 911ing it? Or are you videotaping it? Give us a choice.
We Mason, and I might do something else. I know I'm do something else. I don't want to be.
All right, we're gonna do
incriminate myself or lie. You know what I'm saying?
People taking selfies and all that while she's getting raped. Go ahead, Barbi, what you got?
That's scary. Milwaukee Bucks.
She getting raped.
Like, look at this. Philly Wild, son. Philly Wild, son. Nah.
Hashtag rape date.
Because that could have been my niece, my
Yes,
sister, my
kid.
cousin, my
Like,
mother.
jump in.
Nah, we jumping his ass.
Jump in.
Look,
Jump
straight
in.
up.
Help.
North coming smooth out.
They might give you a check.
Look, okay, I don't need a check.
You might jump in. You
She
might jump in and
good.
say it, and then come in. You be on the podium. They give you $1,500. Go ahead, Bobby.
Look, the Bucks won against the Nets last night. First, the kickoff game of the season opener, 127-104. And the Lakers, the Warriors won against the Lakers, 120. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Okay, wait a minute now. 121 to 114.
You lose your voice up.
All of a sudden. Like,
Well, I
what the
need a
hell?
ride. Punk ass Senny ain't come out and hang out last night. Robbie Cologne.
Robbie?
I'm still here.
That's-
I'm still here. I did. Can you give me a ride across town?
I can give you a ride.
Thank you.
That's it for the one.
Is Princess Cox no pause in the chat room?
Is you still in here?
Is
What
Princess
is going
in there?
on?
Is Princess in there?
He was. I don't know if he's still
Princess in Brooklyn, New York, even though you were in your glory, we getting out of here. Even though you was in your glory the other night for the culture of hip hop, which was a great day for music at the Barclays Center, which I consider one of the homes of hip hop. Even though
he's
even though it started in the Bronx. I mean, the bar is gonna get mad when I say that, but we already know what it is. And I appreciate you, God, the Godfather, Sola, and Princess, and everybody there that had that hip hop event at the Barclays Center. And I thank you for that. But to change the page, the Brooklyn Nets, who is the world's team that only have a few supporters actually in Brooklyn. I shared this, my friend, Princess Cox, no pause. Barbi Cologne, the New Jersey Nets will win only 31 games this year.
Wow.
They went to Milwaukee.
87, right? They
They
play
went,
85?
they went to
Okay, that's all
Milwaukee.
you give
People
them.
are still saying that they're going to the playoffs. That's not going
All
to
you give
happen.
them is 30?
Let me tell you something. Okay, I'll give you 40 games. I'm going to give you 40 games. You should have won about 35 games. Now 40 games. You should win 60, 70 games if Kyrie was there. Welcome to, hold on. Princess, look at me. Princess Cox, no pause. Look at me, my friend. I'm looking at you, and you know I love you like a brother. Welcome to your hell. Get used to this. What was the final score again last night, Barbie, if you don't mind?
127 Bucks, 104 Nets.
127 Bucks, 104 on the Nets. It's over, my friend. You're losing your home opener as well.
Robert McPaul said you're not in New York if you're a Nets fan.
You're not a New Yorker if you're a Nets fan.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Princess and all the other folks who made that exodus over to Brooklyn, that was especially New York Knicks fans, you're done with me. We already know. I'm not even going to go there. You can never come back, Knicks fans. We don't want you. You went over there. You was a longtime Knicks fan for 20 years, and that big three went to Brooklyn, and you ran over there to Brooklyn. You stay there, Princess. And all my other Brooklyn Net fans, welcome to hell. It's over. Get used to this losing. And you got all these national TV games that are booked because they got them on all the national games.
Yeah.
Without Kyrie Irving, you're not winning nothing. 32 games and 49. You're going to be ranked 8th in the division. That's with all of your healthy. If you think James Harden's going to be your point guard, you are sadly mistaken. There are no other pieces around the Brooklyn Nets that's going to allow you guys to win. And let's talk about the mental. Mentally, you're not prepared. This is, and I said this with you, and I am not a hater, but karma is something else. You got the big three, and collectively they only played 10 or 15 games together in 2 years, thanks to COVID and injuries.
Princess said he can't look at you right now, bro. He naked.
Look at me, because I'm looking in your soul.
He said he can't because he's naked.
Oh God, turn the lights off then.
Oh goodness.
Before we leave, Princess, the Brooklyn Nets and everyone that's listening to me, they won't win 40 games. That's it. You might make the playoffs. KD can't do this by himself. He is one of the best players in this generation. And Kyrie Irving was the one that pushed him over to the Brooklyn Nets. And Kyrie is in his cave because of the vaccine. And you lost to the New Jersey, the Milwaukee Bucks. You and historically, you have no defense. You didn't have it anyway. Last year, you needed 145 points to win every game. Oh, happy day. Go Knicks. Go New York Knicks. Brooklyn Nets, you are going down. And that's from your boy Harvey. Barbi, what else?
That is all.
Where can they find you?
You guys can catch me on these Facebook streets. Barbi Cologne on Facebook. Designer Babe 40 on Snapchat. Designer Babe 380 on TikTok. And I am Barbi Cologne on Instagram.
Senny.
Yeah, you guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, and Senny J on Snapchat.
Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram. Great show today, guys. We truly appreciate you. Going to head on over to the group room.
Be out of here.
Look at that third camera right there. And if y'all don't mind, y'all could wave at these folks. God bless y'all. We see you guys tomorrow.
You guys.